two rivals are set to square off, and we are set to bring it to you. Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Texas A&M Aggies. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, the Razorback head coach told me pregame. He understands the rivalry nature of this game, and he has asked his players to play with poise every step of the way. This crowd can get you off your pace. They can disrupt things at the line of scrimmage. And he said, guys, we have to communicate and stick together in this environment today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Razorbacks will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense will have the first possession of the game. Once Wild Razorbacks get going, it is hard to slow them down, and Texas A&M found that out the hard way the last time these two met.
Yeah, Wu Pig poured it on Arkansas. They took advantage of every moment. They dominated that football game. That's something you haven't seen a lot in this series. It was good for the Razorback fans to see that win. Jesse, big chance for A&M to prove them wrong today, though.
No doubt. And Arkansas in that game, I think, took advantage of the momentum early, and they never gave it back. So A&M's got to be more resilient in this game. Bad things are going to happen early. You've got to be able to weather the storm.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. To the air, it's Schrader. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Razorbacks offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interested to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Knocked down inside the red zone, and they pick it up on 4th down to keep this drive moving. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Down by a touchdown, and we'll see if they can get on the board with this drive. Push down for the tackle. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Punts it out of the air. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Powers through the defender. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Looking to throw, it's Schrader. It's complete to the left.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone is defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. The run inside. It's Cobb. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Hard running there. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the freshman tight end who's still down on the field. We hope that's not too serious. Holly will keep an eye on it. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Schrader. Rushes on him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. Inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give to the lone running back. Turning it on! Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. And you really can't be called the Hogs if you're not willing to grind it out in the dirt.
Yeah, and I love calling the offensive linemen the hog mollies. In Arkansas, in that beautiful state, you're going to find a bunch of big, strong individuals. And
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Going with the ground game left. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run, and nothing doing. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Schrader. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Lincoln. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here comes the heat. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They booted away on fourth down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Schrader. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line is set on third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. They boot it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have it.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Schrader. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts. Oh, it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Man, what a break. Great job falling on the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there to pick him up, fall on the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job by the offense.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick completion on the out. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets rid of it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the San Jose State Spartans taking on the number 9 team, the North Dakota State Bison. And it's the away team in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Now back over to your game at Kyle Field. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. Still 2 quarters to go in this Southwest Classic, a treasured rivalry in both Fayetteville and College Station.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. If it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Dumps it off in the flats. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Hold and finds his man on the left. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Texas A&M going quickly. Now they'll run the draw. Brought down for 48 after a gain of 5. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Running inside. It's Cobb. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Schrader. Got him downfield. Crosses it. Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Darrisaw. There he goes. The 20, 10, touchdown Razorbacks. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To throw, it's Schrader. He'll pull it down. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Line getting set on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Cobb. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. On the ground, it's Darrisaw. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short the first down. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Red pass, it's complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Schrader. Complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Good, solid tackle. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quick completion to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Right on the money. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The give to the back. Got some room headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Avoids pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. He'll try to find a rhythm here. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. He's got him this time. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. Looking downfield on 1st down. On target over the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He's loose down the middle. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
PAT unit on the field. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give on the counter. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Razorbacks are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Zings it complete to the right. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Schrader. Got his man on the right. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. The give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. From the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Aggies! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete on the right side. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores, got to push the ball down the field, take more chances.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. And they got it.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Working the middle. Stumbled to the ground. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed them, the Aggies take down the Razorbacks and win this rivalry game. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.